Welcome to Aspee Nutan Academy. From nature springs curiosity. Curiosity causes exploration, and from exploration comes knowledge. Knowledge is the seed for creation, and creation is the aspiration of all human endeavors. Knowledge never dies, and nor can be deformed. It is immortal, and it is a quest for the true path for salvation. Knowledge is like nectar. India is home to one of the largest education systems in the world. It has more than 230 million enrollments in over 1.4 million schools. Reading, writing, and arithmetic are assumed to be the only essential skills for ensuring a successful future in terms of higher education, career, and in life. Although these are important prerequisites, but not sufficient in 21st century for excelling as individuals, preparing future leaders, and expediting growth of a nation into an economic powerhouse. Aspee Nutan Academy strongly believes that evolution is a continuous process and more so over than ever during this dire time. Let me give some insight into what Aspee Nutan is all about. Sri Nutan Kelavani Mandir established the Sri Nutan Vidya Mandir in 1950 with the purpose of creating educated minds as a contribution to society. In view of the changing times requiring English as a medium of instruction, Aspee Nutan English Medium High School was established in 1979 and in compliance with a request from our ex-students, alumni and new parents, the ICSE section started operating from June 2015-2016. Good health, superior facilities, and excellent infrastructure are important for producing good school outcomes. And with that in mind, a new school building was erected in 2019 with one of the best state-of-the-art architecture. Our school is equipped with state-of-the-art library, computer lab, activity room, science laboratories, play area, audio visual room, examination room, and most importantly, the medical wing. It is the very nature of human. What looks good is believed to be good. And we most humbly take pride that yes, Aspee Nutan Academy certainly stands true to every claim we make. Aspee Nutan Academy was formed as a charitable public trust known by a group of visionary leaders, educationalists, and community builders. And what started as a small school with a handful of students has over the years grown into a multifaceted educational institute and is now proudly affiliated to ICSE board from academic year June 2019. This March, as the novel coronavirus escalated into a global pandemic, school districts all over the world made the difficult decision to shut their doors. forcing an abrupt and nearly universal shift to distance learning that proved disruptive for teachers, students, and parents alike. There is no doubt that even before we were struck with COVID 19, growth and adoption in education technology with global edtech has been significant. And Aspee Nutan Academy has also overcome certain challenges and come out shining, whether it was incorporating certain language apps, virtual tutoring, video conferencing tools, or online learning software like Google Meet. Transitioning to online in such a short period of time was really tricky. One day we were in school, and the next day the whole world was kind of flipped upside down. As difficult and unusual it is for me to say this, however, it must be said this is the new normal, even as far as education is concerned. They say that children are more resilient and adaptable to changes. Though they take time, it is what they do better than adults. Being restricted within the four walls of their houses has not stopped our children from connecting with us, be it the tiny tots of the pre primary, our stars of the primary, or our mini adults from the secondary. They have come together, and today we survive and cherish each day as it comes, though with a pinch of salt. But yes, we learn, we live, and we survive. If it is the new normal for the students, then their teachers are certainly in this too. Forced to leaving the comfort of the chalk and talk teaching, a teacher had to now learn to use various apps and become a somewhat expert in using and incorporating modern technology while teaching his or her students. Various online workshops were conducted for the teacher training so that we could create a better learning environment for our students. Standing amidst the outbreak of the pandemic, it thus became imperative to serve our social and moral duty to make our students, parents, and staff aware about COVID 19 and how one could take precautionary measures for best safety. Hence, the COVID 19 workshop was organized and virtually attended by 99.99% of the population of the school. Roles remained the same. However, the execution changed. To ensure evaluation of subject understanding and competence of students, we trained our teachers to empower to be the best advisors of the students through online synchronized learning. Respecting parent constraints and their concerns, we designed a hybrid learning for students of pre primary where the parents could interact with their teachers online And if they could not, then asynchronized or offline recorded videos were sent to the children. This was done for all the sections. Changing the mode of education saw its own beauty, and this resulted with an overwhelming response. This change was adapted with the outbreak of the novel COVID-19, which resulted in schools shutting down all across the world and over 1.2 billion children being out of the physical classroom globally. We set out to ensure that our students did not miss school and extend our virtual school activities for our students now at home. To make sure that although the geography changed, the school maintained its routine with a plethora of activities, from the celebration of the Independence Day, the celebration of Gokulashtami, the mission of our school is to develop in each child the love of learning and ability to nurture family members, friends, and self, the ability to engage in critical thinking, and to demonstrate complete mastery of the academic building blocks which are necessary for a successful future. And keeping that in mind, we observe the investiture ceremony as to inculcate and make this solemn occasion a stepping stone in the direction where all the young students are prepared to don the mantle of leadership and discharge the responsibilities entrusted upon them by the school. Our school acknowledged the budding young leaders and reposed the trust in them. The school also celebrated various events like the Yoga Day, the Hindi Divas, World Environment Day. The students also enjoyed the online movie time. We had an online Diwali party followed by a Children's Day party. Various activities were also conducted virtually so that the students did not miss on any aspect of learning and development. In addition to the above, we also conducted various online programs and workshops for our students, like the Kurdipat English speaking workshop for the pre-primary section, the lessons in dark sessions, that is, the LID sessions, are conducted once every semester. These sessions focus on various life skills that go hand in hand with development and can help our students succeed later in life. Through various short films, we help our students discover the most important life skills, their daily routine. We have also organized the computer literacy program, career counseling workshop,
and our library program, which was very well received by our students.
and our library program, which was very well received by our students. The students of Aspee Nutan Academy were introduced to the Climate Action Project and its objective to be a part of the global event where students and teachers across the country and the world shared their ideas and thoughts and viewpoints on what they understood about climate change and how they wanted to make a difference in the ever changing climate conditions. Each student and teacher was also awarded certificates for their participation at the end of the 4-week program. To keep our children in sync and give a feel of the real world, we organized virtual field trip. A virtual field trip to the Yakult Probiotic Factory was organized to educate our children with the importance of boosting their immunity during the pandemic. The virtual field trip to a supermarket and another virtual field trip to the Amul chocolate factory. Furthermore, we also organized workshops on public speaking and the Yakult workshop on the importance of probiotics in our human digestive system, and various other programs like the Rendezvous with Mentors program, which was received with great response by our students. Children and teachers were trained for the assessments, which is the most important for the evaluation of the children's performance academically. What more can one say that the only way for one to survive is to move forward? Stagnation is the very root cause of extinction, and this pandemic has shown its capability to just do that. But yes, it's the fight that matters. One's adaptability and the hunger and the perseverance to survive. We at ANA have redefined the timings for engagement with our students. Our sessions are curated to make the shift between the mindful practices exercised as defined in the curriculum and the other one is on focusing skill set learning. Today, we stand tall and strive to be a formidable force against this novel challenge, despite some falls experienced in the recent past. As every new academic year brings forth new challenges and thankfully new opportunities, we are ready to strive hard to achieve new laurels. In order to excel from the heights of achievements, it requires rededication to our ideals as an institution. As much as we keep the spirit of learning, teaching going on, it is our constant endeavor at Aspee Nutan Academy to make sure that the children also blossom aesthetically during these days. Thank you.